Hi and welcome back. In this video, I will not be sharing a regular recipe, but I'll be sharing a cheat recipe. This is a recipe for butter chicken. So for this recipe, I'll be using a store-bought soup. This is called tomato basil soup. It's available in all the department stores, Costco or HEB. It's called tomato bisque, or in Costco, it's called tomato basil soup. But the ingredients are the same. It's just tomatoes and basil. If you want to make the authentic sauce yourself at home, I made another recipe called paneer butter masala. So you can follow that. I will leave the link to that video in the description section. So let's take a quick look at the ingredients. I try to keep the ingredients to a minimal, and even in this there are few ingredients that you can totally skip. So let me show you. You will need around 1 pound of chicken, boneless and cut into small pieces. 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I took ginger garlic paste, but you can take raw ginger and garlic and dice into small pieces. This is half a cup of unsalted butter, salt to taste, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, and 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. This is optional, but I feel this gives that distinct taste to butter chicken. And here I have 1 tub, around 2 pounds of tomato bisque. So let me show you the first step. The first step is to marinate the chicken. Dump all your ingredients: red chili powder, coriander powder, ginger garlic paste, salt, garam masala, and your kasuri methi. And if you notice, there is no dicing, there is no chopping, no cutting of onions, tomatoes. So this is like very simple yet a recipe with a complex taste. So all you have to do is mix them well. Make sure all your pieces are coated well in the ingredients. Take your time in marinating the chicken. So you can use this chicken for a lot of other recipes as well. You can use this in salads. You can eat this as a snack by itself. You can put this in the air fryer and make small chicken bites for your evening snack. So the chicken has been marinated well. Now let's take a quick look at the Instant Pot settings. So plug it in and click saute mode and make sure it's in normal temperature, and let's wait for around 2 minutes for the inner pot to heat up. We want to get rid of all the moisture in the inner liner before we add butter to it. Once the inner pot is hot, add butter and let's wait for a minute for the butter to melt. So in this recipe, I'm gonna fry the chicken in the Instant Pot, but sometimes I also air fry the chicken. I use 380 degrees for 15 minutes, and it's a bit of a healthier version. So if you have an air fryer, do try that as well. If you're concerned about your calories, you can use less amount of butter, but the recipe is butter chicken recipe, so I'm using half a cup here. So the butter has melted completely, and now I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken pieces into this. All you have to do is fry the chicken. So I'm gonna leave this in saute mode in normal temperatures for around 5 to 10 minutes. Just space out your chicken. Okay. So the chicken is frying really well, and you will not believe the aroma that's coming out of this chicken. You really need to try this recipe to believe that smell. It's so yummy. So this is basically a ghee roast chicken, so you can eat it as is. Cooking well, and you can notice the chicken turning white. So it will take another 3 to 4 minutes. I'm doing this for around 5 minutes now, so I'll give it another 3 to 4 minutes. It basically improves the flavor a lot. It kind of coats the outer layer and induces a lot of flavors into the chicken. So please just don't pressure cook the chicken. First, always try to saute it in oil or in butter, and it will really improve the taste of your recipe. So I have cooked this for 10 minutes now, and you can notice the oil coming up. So this is perfectly done. So please make sure nothing is stuck at the bottom. Scrape off if you need to and make sure nothing is stuck at the bottom. And at this point, I'm gonna add the tomato basil soup into this. If you notice, the soup that I'm using is very thin and it does not require any water. But if you bought a different brand and if you feel the soup is thicker, do go ahead and add at least half a cup of water into your recipe, but it's not required for me, so I'm just gonna add it. Make sure nothing is stuck. Scrape it all once again, and at this point I'm gonna close the lid, turn off saute mode, turn on pressure cook and set it to 3 minutes, and make sure the whistle is in sealing mode. So while this is cooking, let's see how to reheat frozen naan. So you will find a wide range of frozen naan in any of the Indian stores. So you can buy one of these bags. You can also find these in Costco or any of the Indo-Pak stores. So here I have garlic naan. I bought garlic naan. You'll also have plain naans as well. But garlic naan has a good flavor. So a lot of recipes recommend doing it in the oven, but I felt making naan in the oven makes it burnt and harder, and that is not how it's supposed to be. So I will show you an authentic way of cooking butter naan. So each packet has 4 naan. So I'm going to microwave this for around 2 minutes. The timing depends upon the strength of your microwave. You can use anywhere between 1 minute to 2 minutes. First set it to 1 and take them out and check if it's completely thawed. If it's not, then you can add another minute to it. So it's done. Now I'm gonna take it out and take a look at this. So this is like they have separated. I put a completely frozen naan into the microwave, and you can notice it's completely separated and very soft. So what I'm gonna do, if you notice, the garlic is very raw. So now I'm gonna make it on a skillet. So once the pan is hot, take your naan and put it face down, and let's heat this up. I'm just doing it so that you get a nice charred taste. So it's been around 30 seconds and you can notice that char. Now flip it, and all you have to do is take your butter, and I'm gonna be generous here because this is called butter naan, and coat the butter well. So I've let this cook for 30 seconds. So the pressure cooking is done and I've let it pressure release for more than 10 minutes now. So now I'm gonna do a quick release. With thick sauces, it's always recommended that we naturally pressure release for a while before doing a quick release. The valve is down, so now I'm gonna open the lid. Ooh, look at that. So you can notice the chicken has cooked well. Now I'm going to saute it for just a bit. So saute for, you can set it to 5 minutes. Saute is done. I have simmered it well. So now I'm going to turn off the instant pot. So let's try this with naan. Because this is very saucy, my kids like it with rice as well, and it tastes yummy, but I like it with naan. So let me take a small piece of chicken as well. It's yummy. It's very creamy. You can also add some cream into this. The chicken is cooked perfectly, and I can really taste the tomato, the basil, and the butter. So it's perfect. I like the spice levels as well. So please do give it a try. And if you love Indian food, I highly recommend trying it with the pre-made sauces so you don't go wrong and you're not overwhelmed. And then you can go ahead and make your own sauce. So beginners, bachelors, students, do give this a try. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I really hope you give this a try. For more such videos, do subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please do hit the like button. So see you all in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.